A word of warning for anyone taking a trip out of the country for spring break or for any other reason. A Twin Cities father is sharing his story after his son was injured in Mexico. Esme Murphy reports that safety standards and medical coverage are not the same in a foreign country as they are at home.
Earlier this month, on a spring break trip to Mexico City, Zachary Newell suffered a seizure and fell. Zach had insurance through a state of Minnesota plan administered by Blue Cross Blue Shield of Minnesota. Zach and his family thought his insurance covered overseas care. It did not.
The most important thing I could beg, beseech, and implore people, find out, know what coverage you or a family member has before going.
Zach's dad started a GoFundMe that has raised more than $14,000 to help with expenses. Zach even had a small additional travel insurance policy, but Michael Newell still has spent about $100,000 out of his own retirement savings to pay for care and an air ambulance to bring Zach to the University of Minnesota Hospital.
It's such a horrible thing to be alone, injured.
Michael Newell has been getting advice from Cheryl Hill, who lost her 16-year-old son Tyler in an overseas youth trip in 2007. Hill has founded a nonprofit called Depart Smart, which has advice and warnings for anyone traveling overseas.
Nobody wants to stop and think about this when they're planning that awesome trip. Right? We want to have the time of our life and vacation, and we never think it can happen to us.
Now, Zach, a 30-year-old grad student at the U of M, is expected to fully recover. Blue Cross Blue Shield insures about 2 million Minnesotans, and a company spokesperson told us the vast majority of those plans do include coverage for overseas medical expenses, but advises that you should always check your policy before you travel.
Well, I'm glad he's going to be okay, but
right.
Boy, oh boy, my gosh. Is there anything that you can do to make sure that you're protected, that this doesn't happen to you?
Well, don't take it for granted that your insurance is going to cover something that happens overseas. So, A, check your insurance policy. B, purchase supplemental coverage, and then figure out what that covers. And then finally, we do have a link on our website to that nonprofit Depart Smart. It really has a lot of great information, a specific checklist, even for young students who are traveling abroad with school groups. It's really a good website, and that's why you have a link to it.
Good advice. Thank you very much.